So what's up, everybody? It's Mekel Kasanova. I felt like doing I don't know why I just hit my microphone. Anyway, I felt like doing a bit of a channel update to let you guys know what's going on. I know I haven't really been active on my YouTube channel for the better part of a month. I mean, I put out a review video, which I did one for, I think the last one I did was Ghost of Tsushima. And other than that, I haven't really been incredibly active on the channel. I've been super active over on Twitch, which is interesting because I still have a number of people that don't realize that I stream on Twitch. And I've been streaming on Twitch for like the last 3.5, almost 4 months. So catch me over on twitch.tv/Mekel Kasanova. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday over on that platform. And this is kind of something where I feel like I need to just have a bit of an open forum and speak with my audience, because if you're not in my Discord, you probably don't know, like what's been going on, why I'm not active on YouTube, as far as why am I not streaming on there like I used to. As you guys know, I used to like do 5 or so streams a week on YouTube. And here's the thing, we gotta I need to level with you guys and speak logistics about this. The reason I left YouTube, as far as like streaming on the platform, was and I need to explain this because it seems a lot of people don't understand it. I have a lot of people that continue to complain about, oh, you're streaming on Twitch. I don't really want to go there to watch you. I wish you would come back and stream on YouTube, which is fine. But a lot of the people that are complaining don't support my work. And here's the thing, at the end of the day, this is a job for me. It is my career. And while it may be an inconvenience for you, going to another platform, you may not like it. Ultimately, if you're not supporting my work, and supporting doesn't mean just financial, but like if you're not watching my stuff, you're not sharing it, you're not checking it out, you're not, ever around, then your opinion is like, I can't, I can't cash a check with your opinion. So for the people that have been just constantly complaining about me being on Twitch, if you're not going to watch, fine, deuces. It is what it is. I have no hard feelings. I'm not upset about it, but at the end of the day, it's a business, it's a career. I got to look out for what I got to look out for. When I was on YouTube, and just to explain to people who don't know where I've been streaming and why I haven't been streaming on YouTube, when I was on YouTube streaming, every time I turned around, I kept getting demonetized. Now, I've had people, come up with all kinds of wild conspiracy theories, some Alex Jones level of bullshit of saying like, oh, well, Mekel, you did something for them to do this. It's like, no, I got friends that's got 1 million subs, 100,000 subs, 500,000 subs, 600,000 subs, all having the same issue, where it's just YouTube as a platform. When it comes to streaming, it's a very broken platform. Some people are able to make it work and make it work well and do everything and have everything on one platform, which is cool. Again, I hit my microphone. There. I shouldn't be hitting it again, which is cool that, you can do everything on one platform, which is something that I kind of wanted. But then once that platform starts fucking you over, what are you going to do? You got to make moves. And with me constantly being demonetized on YouTube with everything from pre-recorded content to live streams, with the podcast, which I was doing live stream interviews of the podcast, live stream video games. The fact that everything I was doing was getting demonetized and my revenue was just tanking on the platform, it was really demoralizing. It's like at a point I was like, look, I need to branch out and look at what else is out there that I could be working on. Where else could I go? Which is why I thought of like, oh, maybe I should go to Mixer. Maybe I should go to Twitch or Facebook Gaming. And then, before I decided on going to Twitch, I did try out Mixer, which I had a lot of issues with. Thank God I didn't go with it, because I'd have been fucked royally. And I thought about Facebook gaming, but as a platform, I'm not a fan of Facebook. I really hate the platform. So I ended up going with Twitch. I've been there for 3.5, 4 months now. And I've had nothing but great experiences there. I know a lot of people. I've had other content creators, ones I used to be friends with, and ones, others that are currently on the platform that have told me that, hey, you need to, don't deal with Twitch because they take half of your revenue, which is true. They do take half of your revenue versus YouTube taking about 30% of whatever you make. But it's a sacrifice for being on I'm on a platform that lets me freely be me. I don't have to censor myself. I don't have to catch myself on cursing, because that's one of the things, like, before even the major demonetization issues were happening on YouTube, I would still, if I were to say one swear word, or if I were to mention the Rona or whatever, immediately you get limited ads, or you get limited, monetization or no monetization. And it's like, you can't make a living that way. You can't continue to deal with that, which is why I'm like, hey, I need to go to another platform. And Twitch has been great for me so far. I really love the atmosphere on Twitch. Yeah, you got the Twitch thoughts, and you got, the chuckle fuckery and stuff that's on there. But, I'm kind of in my own lane, and I'm minding my business and just doing what I'm doing and having a damn good time while I'm at it. That's where I'm at. And so, you know, the thing that I'm just enjoying is just the freedom on the platform. I love the community over there. And one of the things I started doing on Twitch that I wasn't really doing on YouTube is I've started consistently streaming one particular title. As you guys can see in the background, I've got Final Fantasy 14, on my wall. And Final Fantasy 14 is a game I've come to really love and enjoy. I love the MMO. I love the story. I love the world. I love the characters. I love the community around it. And what I've started to do is just, I made a decision about a month, a month or two ago, to maybe 3 months ago, to be a full-time Final Fantasy 14 streamer, which is something, because I've gotten to a point where, because I decided to stream that game that I legitimately love, and not one that's just tailoring and catering towards, my audience, which is what I was doing before. And this is not sour grapes or anything, but before, when I was making content with the sense of like streaming, I was really picking games around what my audience want to, what a lot of you guys want to watch, and not really enjoying it myself, especially when, a lot of you would, recommend me play a game, and then you never show up for it, or you're there for like 2 minutes and you dip out. And then that's another thing too. It's been, a bit of an issue with the community, and where I've gotten to a point where I kind of do want a bit of a new community. I've been building a new community because of this very issue, where a lot of you have been using my streams as like a pit stop until somebody else starts their streams. Usually, I used to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday consistently at a certain time, and then other streamers started doing it at that same time. And so, I'd have people that would be in my streams until that streamer or those streamers would start. Or I'd have people, I'd have those streamers pop in my streams to announce that they're going to stream, and then half of my fucking audience goes because they're going to be streaming. And that is fucking demoralizing. I absolutely hate that, and I've had to deal with that for, the better part of a year. And I don't think a lot of you realize, a lot of you that do that, and you still continue to do that, when certain folks are streaming, you're nowhere to be found, or you'll pop up for a minute, say hi, dip out, and then come back when they're done. Now, I'm not telling you who you should and shouldn't, watch, and I never will do that, but just know that's demoralizing. If you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. I just ask that I don't get used as, a pit stop. And I've had a lot of people just straight up tell me that, since I decided to stream Final Fantasy 14, that they have no interest in it, and that's why they don't come around. Or you got the people that bullshit saying they're tired and then they're going to go to sleep. And then the next thing you know, they're over in somebody else's stream. It is what it is. I get it. You like what you like. I'm not mad at you. But one thing I don't care for is people that's going to be on that chuckle fuckery. I just ain't got no time for it personally. And, you know, another difference when it comes to like streaming on YouTube versus Twitch so far is there are people who when I was stream on YouTube, like I said, attention spans on YouTube is incredibly limited. So if I'm streaming on YouTube, people would be there for like a couple minutes, dip out. It's just up and down, up and down. Oh, I'm here. Then boom, I'm gone. Versus Twitch, where the community, you can actually, as the streamer, as the creator, I can actually, go take a piss break and not feel like I'm about to lose half my fucking audience because I need to go to the bathroom or do a BRB. That's one of the things that, I don't quite understand why that's a thing on YouTube because it's not on Twitch. Because on YouTube, if I need to do a BRB, if I need to take a piss break, if I need to go eat something, if I need to go get some fucking coffee, people just dip, and I understand that you have a higher probability of discoverability on YouTube. I just, for myself personally, like, look, like, it was, it kind of, that fucked with my anxiety because I'm over here like, yo, I can't even take a piss break, can't get coffee without motherfuckers just dipping out, and then they come back way later like, oh, you're in the stream now. Oh man, I didn't know you, like, really, like, come on. Versus on Twitch, where if I'm streaming, Final Fantasy 14 or generally any game I'm streaming, the community is so different there that they don't have an issue with waiting for you. Like if you gotta go to the bathroom, or if you need to go get something to eat, or if you need to get some coffee or energy drink or get some water and hydrate or whatever, you need to stretch, the community to be like, yo, go do what you got to do. We're going to be here. I can actually do any of that. And then, and I can come back and I got more people watching. And I know people say like, it's hard to grow on Twitch and blah, 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 blah. And, you got the stream coaches and doctors and all this other stuff telling you, you got to do this, and this to go on to grow on the platform. There's not a one size fits all, solution to it. Like you do what you do, you go through your growing pains, you learn, and you go from there. But yeah, like it's just, I love the community on Twitch. It's a lot, especially with what I'm, the games I'm playing, I'm just loving it, And I understand that Final Fantasy 14 is not a game a lot of you want to see. A lot of you wanted me to play Resident Evil because certain other streamers are doing it. Or you want me to play, Ghost of Tsushima because that's the trending game where other people are streaming it. And honestly, I'm at a point now where I just want to stream what the fuck I want to stream. I want to cover content that I fucking want to cover because I don't want to go through burnout again. And that's another thing I wanted to talk about. I have gone through burnout. I was burnt out for the last month and a half between bullshit with other content creators, bullshit with, celebrities or voice actors, and just bullshit with the community. We've gone through a lot of, shady ass motherfuckers in the community. And I just got to a point where, I'm just, I just lost my motivation. As Shawn Michaels, the wrestler, would say, like, he lost his smile. I lost my smile. I lost my energy. I lost my desire to keep doing this because, I was really getting to a point where I was just trying to cater. And all that catering, it just felt like it was unappreciated. And it felt like that, people really, especially dealing with other creators, feeling like people just, you're the useful idiot. You're useful until you're not. And so I just got to a point where I'm like, I'm not happy doing this anymore. And so I just kind of, I just fell back into just streaming, trying to get myself back psychologically to where I need to be to keep doing this, because I had to remind myself that this is something I fucking love. And burnout is real. When you're constantly making content, you're constantly streaming, you're recording, you're editing, you're uploading. Like, it takes a toll on you when you're doing all this, and then, maybe you don't see the numbers back. Maybe the metrics don't add up. Maybe, the reaction from the audience is negative. Maybe you got, like, case in point, I reviewed The Last of Us Part 2, which a lot of people didn't like. There was judgments and sentiments going into it, before the game even came out. And even with that, people didn't even know, well, not that people didn't know, people had already had their preconceived notions of how they felt about it. I went into it and said, hey, mechanically, I enjoyed the game. Narratively, it could have been good, but they fucked up on it. But because I took a middle road of just saying, hey, I enjoyed it, and I wasn't of one or two extremes, I wasn't like certain other content creators out here ripping footage and just, stealing somebody else's hard work, passing it off as my own, which is a thing on YouTube. And I wasn't over here, praising it to high hell. I was kind of in the middle saying, hey, it's got its flaws, but it's got some good aspects to it. I got, dragged, dead ass. I got dragged for actually enjoying something, which I thought that was interesting, because I thought as gamers we're supposed to be able to enjoy gaming and, not be about this type of bullshit. But apparently, you're not allowed to have an opinion, especially with cancel culture. That was another thing, going through being canceled. Being canceled by some folks, some voice actors, well, a voice actor particularly, being canceled by them, and then having other content creators, other folks that I thought had my back who didn't, and it was what it was. I got no hard feelings towards nobody, not even towards the person that tried to cancel me. It's just, my eyes were open for seeing how a lot of people work. Situations reveal people, it reveals characters, it reveals where you stand with people. And honestly, I now see where I stand with folks. I know who actually has my back, and I know who don't have my back. And it is what it is. I was losing sleep over the bullshit. No, I'm not. I'm good. I got over it. But that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at now. As far as the podcast, I'm gonna be getting back to that. I'm gonna get back in my groove and finding my, my way back with that. But like everything else, I'm going forward. I'm gonna be making content that I care about, that I want. I've got the Berserk timeline coming out. I've got the Ease timeline I'm still working on. I'm working on the King of Fighters and the SNK stuff. Like, I'm working on a lot of different projects. I'm still going to do reviews and shit like that. I'm still going to have a podcast, but if you're looking for my streams, I'm on Twitch. I would like a lot of you, like more of my audience. If you guys enjoyed my streams on YouTube, I'd love to see you over on Twitch. And if you don't care for Final Fantasy 14 or any of the other games that I'll occasionally stream, if you don't care for none of that, that's cool. I'm enjoying the new folks coming through. We got a lot of new cats coming through that actually enjoy the content. They're there to kick it with me, not so much as just what I'm playing. But that's where I'm at. That's the update. That's the channel update. That's the update on me. Going forward, I got a different attitude, mentality, and outlook on things, and I'm in a better place now. Sometimes you got to go through some bullshit. You got to go, and you got to lose relationships. You got to, you got to really see the forest for the trees. So, or the trees for the forest, how the fuck that saying goes. It doesn't matter. But, yeah, that's it. That's everything with me. I'm back. Hopefully, I'm just gonna throw this up. I'm not gonna even do like posts or out edits or anything like that. It is what it is. So this is the update. I know this is long, like 20 some minutes. It is what it is, but it feels good to be back. Feels good to be out of my burnout or the depression, and to be ready to go back at this head on and do what I do. So if you like this video, yeah, honestly, I don't give a fuck. If you like it, cool. If you don't like it, I don't fucking care. It is what it is. If you want to support my work, I'm on Patreon, so patreon.com/Mekel Kasanova. Updates on everything I'm working on, behind the scenes and shit like that. Information on upcoming podcasts, projects, and more. So I'm on Patreon if you want to support me there. On YouTube, I got channel memberships if you want to support me here. And on Twitch, I've got, you can sub to me on Twitch if you got Amazon Prime. Every sub helps keep the show going. So with that being said, we got new energy, new direction, and we about to do can't even talk. About to do the damn thing. This is what happens when you got two kittens that just keep you up because they're so fucking hyperactive. You can't sleep. But whatever. Anyways, we about to do the damn thing. So for those of you who rock with me, salute. As y'all can see, I got a Media hat. That's something else that happened. I'm partnered with them now, so they're powering my streams, powering my podcast, and more. But yeah, it is what it is. Look forward to seeing, where we're gonna go from there. I look forward to new growth, new people, new good times, new product reviews, new podcasts, and more. So with that being said, it's Mekel Kasanova. I'm signing out. Hawaii content creator here. Loving what we do. We're throwing the aloha and the shaka and everything else at you. And hopefully y'all having a good day. So with that being said, I'm signing out. Unedited, unfiltered, off kilter. They're going to do what it do. Be easy.